Hello everybody, today let us introduce a simple new product to you, Nano coating heating element boiler. There are two types of our Nano coating heating element. One type is wall hanging boiler and the other type is floating boiler. Now this is a wall hanging boiler and let us introduce this type in advance. Our wall hanging boiler voltage is from 6 kilowatts to 20 kilowatts and can meet a warm requirement of 40 square meters room to 200 square meters room. The overall appearance of this boiler is appreciated by many leaders in this industry, and we also have obtained the design patterns of this boiler. Its main color is white and it is a asymmetric streamline design, very avant-garde fashion. The inside of the boiler is the touch screen, and it can be made controlled by the mobile phone. It also can be monitored online. For example, we are out of town on business and then go home and warm your home in advance before you reach at home through control the turn on and off, down and up by your phone. Also, for example, your parents didn't know how to use the electric boiler. You can operate remotely at the city where you work. It is very smart and convenient as long as you have a wife. Can also achieve the remote after-sales service. For example, our client found that there was a fault alarm on his mobile phone and he couldn't debug well. Then you can contact our after-sales staff in time, so he can debug it remotely. So this is to greatly improve service efficiency and then shorten the service time to solve the problem for customers as soon as possible. Very intelligent, isn't it? And the third intelligence advance is that it can be divided into 6 periods of time and on and off according to local temperature in different periods. It can be awarded based on the time of the peak price of electric. This can be very intelligent of energy saving so that we can achieve the effect of heating energy. We no longer burn coal as the original is very hot and dirty every day. Also need to add coal and peat on the suit, right? Get up earlier. This is a traditional coal burning, but with the support and orientation of such a policy in the country. Now everybody use electric boilers. Electric boiler is very intelligent and convenient. Okay, so then let us introduce you the heating element that we use in our boilers. What I have in my hand right now is the grade 800 alone tuber heating element. And then we add the Nano coating outside of the tuber heating element. It's a gray-green coating and it's Nano coating out of the heating element. It's basically scale prevention, so it has a long service life, and then there are 3 layers of material on the inside of this tuber heating element. The first one is the resistance one. You are probably familiar with it, but there are many different grades of resistors. We use the imported high temperature resistors is nickel alone, and the most expensive resistors currently. So, what is good for? It can withstand more than 800 degrees of heat and burn out difficultly. So it can be used for a long time and not easy to break. The second layer is solid magnesium oxide powder. This solid magnesium oxide powder is mainly insulated. And its price is 6 to 7 times to our domestic magnesium oxide power. But it is very stable and resistant to high temperature, and its production process will be more complicated. And the outside metal tuber we used is Inconi 800 alone. We all know that there are many grades of stainless steel, such as 201, 304, 316, 310. But what we use is 800. The higher grade, the better quality. And why we use this material of the heating element? Its best is corrosion resistance. It has long time service life. What is the biggest fear? Water quality is not good, clog out of this pipe and lead to leakage. If it leaks, it's easy to break, right? And what else is easy to break down? So each layer of material determines how long can you use it and its usage life. Its normal efficiency can reach more than 95%. All right, now let's take a look at the alone 800, the detail of the tuber. Look at the surface of it. It's a layer of this nanometer coating, and then it's many anti-scale. Look again at the detail of its joint. What about the details? The joints are welded with copper. Look again at the detail of its joint. What about this detail? The joints are welded with copper, because if it's not copper, it's not going to weld with 800. That's not like a regularly 304 that uses this. Stainless steel can be welded, but can't weld it to copper. So let's look at its head. It's a copper one as well. It is a 2-inch thread and can hold 6 kilowatts per pieces. This is where the junction box is in the back, and this is a protection to prevent it from leaking electricity. So this is the detail inside. And the sealing process is also complicated. Look at it. The screw is all copper, including the gasket on the inside. So it's every configuration. The technical requirements of each link are very high. This is also because the accessories used include high quality materials, including high technical requirements, determines its service life and effect. Stability of performance. This is one of the characters of the Alone 800 turbo. So what about the wall hanging style of our electric boiler? Why we called it narrow-coated long boiler? So what about the wall hanging style electric boiler? Why we called it narrow-coating boiler? Actually, we can make it that start from 6 kilowatts and to 20 kilowatts. For example, we have a whole village of cold electric in engineering. We can do it according to clients' requirement, their customers' different power. For example, what do for Xinjiang is 4 kilowatts. But another factory maybe should make it to be 4.8 kilowatts because we are the source manufacturer, so this is a narrow-coating boiler. In general, it is very cost-effective. We are talking about this configuration throughout the product. It belongs to the high quality. But in terms of price, we are in the middle. Choose electric boiler from Sinton. We have been in this industry for more than 20 years already. Thank you.